A Ramsey County judge's assault on the First Amendment has been overturned. The Minnesota Court of Appeals reversed Ramsey County Judge Joy Barcher's unconstitutional gag order in a double murder case that's also tied to a federal raid on a Twin Cities addiction treatment provider. Investigative reporter AJ Legault has the new developments.
Judge Joy Barcher ordered KARE 11 to destroy and not report on this publicly filed sentencing memo from a high-profile murder case with wide-ranging implications. The state appeals court just ruled we have every right to report on what's in this document. Here's some of what Judge Barcher tried to keep from the public.
Joseph Sandoval was sentenced last month for murdering 2 men in a St. Paul sober home. But in this sentencing memo KARE 11 is now free to report on, Sandoval's attorney makes the case there's blood on more hands than just her client's. She wrote, "It would be a mischaracterization to say Mr. Sandoval was alone in responsibility for this loss of life." A prior KARE 11 investigation exposed Sandoval's known history of severe mental illness, drug-induced psychosis, and violence. He was repeatedly found incompetent to go to trial and was civilly committed to the care of DHS because he poses a substantial likelihood of causing physical harm. However, he was released. The sentencing memo quotes treatment records that claim it was due to staff shortages. DHS sent him to the outpatient treatment facility Evergreen Recovery, run by husband and wife David Backus and Sean Grigo.
Get a life.
Evergreen was recently raided by the FBI in the wake of KARE 11's reporting that exposed allegations they systematically billed Medicaid for millions of dollars in patient services not provided as claimed.
We didn't steal millions of dollars, girl. Read the state statute. Have a good life.
Everything you've said is false. Everything you said is slander, and will be availed to the court. I promise you that.
What is being unveiled in the Sandoval court memo is claims Evergreen Recovery allowed Mr. Sandoval to use illegal substances. Throughout his time there, he had positive urinalysis drug screenings, often missed other drug tests and treatment, and many of his provider's notes appear to be copy and pasted from week to week. It was in a drug-fueled psychosis Sandoval murdered 2 innocent men inside an Evergreen sober home. The memo concludes the systems put in place to care for Mr. Sandoval failed.
The cost of those failures is 2 men dead and another known to be in desperate need of treatment and help, who will now spend decades in prison for murders he does not even remember committing. You can read the full Court of Appeals ruling on Judge Barcher's unconstitutional order on KARE11.com. For KARE 11 Investigates, I'm AJ Legault.